off my back. Okay, I'm just kidding. All right, let's get back to talking about perfect competition. Now, you are going to draw 3 graphs. It's going to be the same perfect competition graphic, so be ready to use a lot of notebook paper. We got 3 variants here, okay? The same graph, but 3 different versions. Now, the first one's going to look exactly like the last one that we did. So go ahead and do price, and quantity. Go ahead and put in your swoosh for ATC or your check mark, and then MC. And then I want you to put Mr. Pard kind of high on the line. That's exactly what the last one looked like. And here it is with a couple small changes. Now, we were talking last about where max profit happens. It happens right here, where MR equals MC. That's the magic point. Now, the first thing you do then is go down to the axis for Q max. That's what that says. Remember, we've been saying quantity is all that matters. Well, there it is, Q max. That's the first thing you do on any of these problems, any, no matter what. MC equals MR, down to there. Now, along the way, we hit one very interesting line. We hit the ATC line. Now, at that quantity, that is the average total cost. So in other words, we have both the ATC and we have the Q. Now, can we do a little backwards working? Yes, we can. If I give you the average of something and the quantity, you can multiply them to get total cost. So this is our per unit ATC, but if I were to take ATC times the quantity, this box here represents all of total cost. I'll be darned. Now, let's talk about P. It's also AR. If we were to average or take an average times quantity, average revenue times quantity, it's total revenue. So this big box here is total revenue. Total revenue minus total cost. This is our area of economic profit as we were describing before. So this firm is making an economic profit, not just accounting profit. They're doing better than anything else they could do. Okay, so that's awesome. So again, let me hold that up. The way you do this is MC equals MR. Get Q max. That's first. That's still what we want to know. Number of good trades. On the way, you hit ATC. So go across, and now you see P and ATC. Now that would be like the per unit profit times the quantity. Okay, so there we go. Once again, those tricky things we were doing the other day, they come back. This is a firm making a profit. Now, graph number 2 is going to be a firm losing money. They are losers. Now, what is that going to look like? Well, once again, another big graph. Doom, price quantity. Check mark, ATC. Run marginal cost up through it. So now you've got the cost. Now, before you do anything else, put Mr. Pard really low. We want to show low because he's a loser. He's not making much money. All right, now I'm going to hold this up and let you draw it. Should be what you were doing. And again, if I went too fast before, again, that's why you can watch these again. Some of you have been subscribing. I mean, this is as good as it gets, everyone. I don't have like cool videos. It's just this junk. So thank you. I appreciate the effort. But okay, anyhow. Okay, now let's find out why this guy's losing money. And then again, you can go back and rewatch this to draw them. First thing I do is MC equals MR. That's right here. There's Q max. Now, I know that they're a loser, but that's still the right amount. Okay, that's the most money they're ever going to make. If they go beyond there, MC's higher than MR, they're losing money. Now, I got to go up to ATC and over. And now you see that the ATC, the average total cost, is higher than the price. So on every unit, they're losing money. That's why they are a loser. Now, can you see the 3 boxes? First of all, total cost, ATC times quantity. That's why we did those tricky ones. Then we have revenue, price times quantity. This box here. And this is now our area of economic loss. Okay? All right. So how are we doing? We'll watch these again. Okay? All right. I'll hold it up for a little bit longer. You can draw it. The key is to drawing loss is to draw your check mark up. Just so you know. So if you want to redo that, you can redo that in a minute when the video ends. This is the last one for the day, so you'll have a minute to redraw that. My point is draw the check mark higher, and then you can fit Mr. Pard low for the loser. And when you're doing profit, same thing here, you can draw the, you can put the check mark lower and put Mr. Pard high, and then you're going to end up with economic profit. Okay, so what does our third variant look like? Our third variant, I told you we're going to do 3, is a firm with 0 economic profit. Now, that's not no accounting profit. They're making plenty of accounting profit, probably, if there's opportunity cost. It just means there's nothing better this firm could do. So this is like you if you could make $50 with all your bottled water sales or go to your $50 job. It all works out to be 0. Okay, now we're not going to say do it or don't do it. You might keep the bottled water gig going. Okay, so where are you going to draw things? Well, it's all going to connect because we want P and ATC to be the same. So what we get is a big jam up here. Right there, P, ATC, MC, it's all the same thing. Okay? All right, so we're going to do our axes. Okay, got your check mark, got MC, Mr. Pard. And we do it right at that point. Now, by the way, while you're drawing, let me blather on a bit. That's the low point on ATC, by the way. Anyone remember what that's called, the low point of ATC? It's called efficient scale, and I will try to get back to that here eventually. Now, this firm is making no economic profit because we're MC equals MR. There's Qmax. Well, ATC's there too. So P and ATC are exactly the same number. That means on every unit, they make exactly the same revenue and cost. So total revenue and total cost, when we multiply by quantity, this box is the same. That box is total revenue. That box is total cost. Now, again, let me emphasize, this firm is not a loser. They're not. They're making 0 economic profit. Hopefully they have some opportunity costs that they're beating and they are profitable. Okay, you can rewatch this thing again and get these 3 graphs, but I think that's enough for today.